Welcome back to our Shār series on sustainable business, and today we're going to talk more about our commitments to sustainability and conservation. And I see those as connected but a little bit different. Shār's a lot like a three-legged stool. Our first leg is product, and we care a lot about product. Product is king. But the other two legs of the stool are conservation and sustainability, and we care as much about those two things as we do about product. On the conservation side, we're members of the Conservation Alliance, and there are 300 outdoor businesses that are also members alongside us. And we also, on top of being a member, donate 20% of our net profits back to the Conservation Alliance. So that's an outdoor nonprofit whose mission is to preserve and protect outdoor spaces and wild places. If you like the outdoors the way we like the outdoors, you're going to love the Conservation Alliance. And so we're on a mission to help support. We want to make sure your great-grandchildren can enjoy those pristine places and outdoor spaces in the same condition that they're in today. We're also members of 1% for the Planet, which a lot of people have heard of as a more of a global version of the Conservation Alliance. And then on the sustainability side, that's a pretty big topic. And in my view, there's no finish line for being sustainable, and it's not a competition. It's all about just progress over perfection. It sounds like a cliche, but in all areas of sustainability, progress over perfection is really the right approach. It's really easy for all of us to kind of guilt shame yourself over I'm not doing enough, but it's really not about that, I think, as much as it is just getting started with it. Because one of the things I've discovered that's really cool is that sustainability feeds on itself. The more sustainable things you do, the more things you want to do, because I think in your heart of hearts, it's the right thing to do. So for us, we just want to get you started, because then you'll start doing some sustainable things and want to do more sustainable things. In the 7 years since we launched, if we were this good, being sustainable, maybe every year a little bit better, and 7 years in, we're a much better version of ourselves than we were when we started, because we keep learning. We are far from perfect. But again, it's not about being perfect. You just get up with an intention to try to do better. And we've learned more along the way about how to be a more sustainable company. And it's really exciting. We geek out about finding compostable box tape from our friends at Elevate Packaging, and compostable stretch film to wrap our pallets. They make compostable food safety gloves. How cool is that? We're finding all these materials, and again, every little thing has a much bigger impact downstream, because it's less single-use plastic waste going into oceans, landfills, and waterways. And so it's, we get really excited about this stuff. And it's, we're building a culture around what we call being earth first. And what we mean by that is we ask ourselves, with every part of the business, how is that impacting the planet first? Shipping, receiving, boxing, shipping materials. We found packing peanuts, because those are generally made out of styrofoam. We found compostable packing peanuts made out of cornstarch. They'll dissolve in water. They're completely planet friendly. It's so cool. And so now we've got sustainable packing peanuts. We found gel packs used to ship temperature controlled, shipments during the summer when it's too hot. A lot of that gel is toxic chemical. It's nasty stuff. We found a company that makes sustainable gel. Get a load of this. It's plant food. When you're done with it, you can literally open the bag and dump it into your plants and use it as plant food. Highly sustainable. So again, just keep trying to find ways to treat the planet with respect and do what's right. It's really the right thing to do. And anyway, that's our Earth First mentality is definitely a driving force here at Shār. Stay tuned for the next episode. We got more.